What is up? Hey, final expense leads for $9? That is insane. That is freaking crazy. I'm here to tell you, having good quality leads is extremely, extremely important. Good quality leads is a difference maker between success and failure in this business. With this business, the only thing that matters is seeing the people, running appointments, getting in front of people. If you get in front of enough people, you will succeed. When I was 19 in college playing basketball, I made a decision that I was going to win Chairman's Council with Mutual of Omaha at 19 while playing basketball, while in college, while captive, while on a 35% contract level. I told myself, I am going to make the best trip at Mutual of Omaha, and I'm going to make 100 grand my first year. I did the math and figured it out that, hey, I need to see 10 people every single week. If I actually sit down with 10 people every single week and warm up, fact find, present, close, cool down, ask for referrals, all that. If I run 10 actual solid final expense life insurance appointments every single week, I knew that even at 19, with no sales experience, no insurance experience, no knowledge of insurance, no knowledge of insurance sales, that I knew that I could make 100 grand at 19. And I made over 117,000 at 19 years old because I got in front of a lot of people. It wasn't that I was better than all the other agents in my office. It wasn't that I was better than most agents in the entire nation that Mutual Omaha had. I wasn't better than about, 980 of them. It was simply that I outworked other agents, and that I got in front of more appointments and more prospects than any other agent. I learned real quick that if I can get in front of a lot of people, and if I can, yo, what's up? Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate the comment, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you what, I knew that if I saw enough people, I would absolutely reach my dreams, reach my goals, make over 100 grand at 19, but it wouldn't have happened. I'm telling you what, I wasn't great at sales. I didn't have a lot of product knowledge. I had no insurance experience. I wasn't even that great. I didn't even know what I was doing. But I knew that if I got in front of enough people, that I would hit my goal. And so, you know what? To get in front of 10 people every single week, I had to... Hey, Robert, appreciate it, Bob. Good hearing from you, buddy. I knew that I would need to set 12 to 15 appointments because some would stand me up, some would say no, some would change their mind. As the Bankers Life agents call it, some would porch me. I never heard that till I started working with Bankers Life agents. But I'm telling you what, I learned at an early age that it's all about getting in front of people. And even though I wasn't very good, even though I had very little sales experience, hey, appreciate it, Vinicelli, appreciate it, buddy. Even though I had very little sales experience, even though I wasn't very good in person, even though I didn't even know how to run an actual appointment, even though I was a brand new agent, I wasn't even 20 years old yet, I learned very, very quickly that if I get in front of a lot of people every single week, and that if I'm consistent, and that if I buy quality leads on a weekly basis, that I can succeed and that I can do well. And you know what? I got good at this business simply because I worked hard, I outworked other agents, and because I got in front of a lot of people, which allowed me to skill up really, really fast. When you see 700 people your first year, you learn a lot about the insurance business. You learn a lot about people. You learn a lot about sales. You learn a lot about how to communicate with people, how to overcome objections. You learn a lot about how to pitch, how to close, how to walk up to an appointment, how to set an appointment, how to make sure people don't stand you up, how to make sure that you're closing 70, 80, 90% of appointments. When you get in front of enough people, you start playing that numbers game, like they call it. You can become great at this business. But I'm telling you what, you cannot become great until you become frequent. Becoming frequent is more important than people realize. I had a comment come up. It didn't stay very long though. I would have read it, but it didn't. Hey, if you just threw up a comment, I apologize. Hey, throw it up again. I'll make sure I read it while it's there, and I won't ramble. Because the one thing I want to do is I want to answer questions. I want to help. I want to be of assistance. I want to be of service. I want to be able to help agents succeed. And by getting in front of a lot of people, I learned a lot about this business. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how much sales experience you have. I don't care how much insurance experience you have. I don't care how much money you have. I don't even care. I don't care how long you've been in the business. I don't care if you're 19 like I was or if you're 89. It doesn't matter. Vinicelli, is there a time we shouldn't call people? Absolutely not. In Missouri, the only time I'm not supposed to call people is before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m. I used to call people at 8 a.m. and I used to call people up until 9 p.m. And I'm serious when I say that. I used to call people all day, every day. It was all about getting in front of people, so I was going to do whatever it took. No matter what it took, I was going to get in front of enough people to succeed. I don't care if, do you know what? There was a lot of times I was at the office till 10, 11 o'clock at night. When I'm 19 in college playing basketball, I didn't have a lot of time on my hands, but between 8 a.m. and about 4 o'clock, I didn't have a lot of time between school and basketball practice. But I learned that I would have call nights. I would call on weekends. I would call Saturday mornings, Sunday afternoons, Sunday evenings, whatever. I called a lot on the weekends. I would bring over college students and do call nights and give them money, buy them pizza, give them a script, leads, a phone, a cubicle, put them on the phone. I used to do these call nights and I'd walk out of there with 15, 20 appointments in one single night. Bob, I was actually a point guard back in college. I've gotten a little slower, but I can tell you what, the only reason I was ever any good at basketball is I was always the fastest person on the court and the fastest person with the ball. Same thing in insurance. When I sell, it's all about getting in front of more people, outworking other agents, doing what other agents are unwilling to do. And I can promise you, I appreciate it, buddy. You know what? You're right, Bob. It is my personality. It's 100%. And it can be anybody's personality once they become obsessed with this business. They become serious. Once it consumes them. Once they become addicted to this business. I love this business. I'm obsessed with this business. This business has brought a lot to me, which is why over these last about 20 months, I've started giving back to this business because this business has given a lot to me. Hey, I've got a very bad connection. I'm headed home at about 8 o'clock at night. I've got a poor connection. I'm going through a few hills here in Missouri. But hey, you need leads to succeed. Our final expense telemarketing leads are only $9.99. That's the lowest price you'll ever find telemarketing leads. And it's because I want you to succeed. I want you to have an awesome night.